What's up, fight fans? I'm J.Cotto. Welcome to J.Cotto's fight page. And we're going to have some late night boxing talk. And, well, there's a lot to talk about. So before we do that, let me just adjust this camera and chill out with you guys for a bit because we've got a lot of boxing topics to hit. And there's a lot of fuckery that was going around in boxing today, man. First of all, it's about 2:35 in the morning. This is my Friday, so we're gonna get into some boxing talk. But I don't know. Let me see. I think Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was he started training already, and he was filmed shadow boxing on top of a fucking helipad. I think somewhere in this country, but the shit it was epic. The shit looked awesome. Okay, it was just a camera pan from where he was standing, 360 motion throughout the whole helipad, and him just shadow boxing and throwing quick combos and shit. And one thing I noticed though, when he was standing up and basically throwing uppercuts and stepping back, his arms weren't extended. They weren't extended like they used to be. They were more closed in. I don't know. He looked to me when he was shadow boxing. He looked fast, but at the same time, his form looked a little more cuddled in. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's too early to tell, but from what I'm looking at so far, like even though this is like the first, but from his form and stuff, I think he's gonna be very defensive in this fight. I'm just saying. Maybe it's too early to tell, but I think so. Uh, you know, as to the Robert Guerrero and the Danny Garcia fight now. Well, Robert Guerrero, he came out on a Twitter, on a Twitter video, and he said that he won. He feels he won, and that he will get him the next time. But I'm sorry to tell you, brother, there is no next time. You know what I'm saying? There is no next time. And Garcia won't even fight. He won't even fight Khan on a mandatory issued challenged match. So him getting by you the way he did, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're always talking about getting it back. You did the same thing with Mayweather. I mean, you fucked up. Hey, you did what you could. You know what I mean? You did what you could. If you're gonna be a gatekeeper from now on, you're gonna have to be the best gatekeeper there is now. You know what I mean? But peace to Robert Guerrero. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate your boxing. I really do. You should have just been a bit more. You should have been a bit more. Just. You should have been punching more, man. Bottom line, you should have been punching more. You should have been a little more active. But it is what it is, man. Rumors of a Miguel Cotto versus a Juan Manuel Marquez is going around, and I say that fight should have been done a while back. I think that fight should have been made when instead of the what was that, the fourth fight with Marquez and Pacquiao, instead of that going on, it should have been Pacquiao, Mayweather against I mean, you know what I'm saying? It should have been Pacquiao, Mayweather, and then it should have been, Cotto, Marquez at that time. But it's past, it happened, changed the course. But I think that I don't want to see that fight. I really don't. I really don't want to see that fight. I would, give Cotto to Garcia, or Juan Manuel Marquez and Garcia. Why not? Right? You know, Freddie Roach said that Rios was fat and pudgy when Bradley, fought him, and he doesn't give Teddy Atlas or Bradley any credit. I gotta say that's a little bit disrespectful, but at the same time, we all know what Freddie Roach can do, can say. You know what I mean? And he's Freddie Roach. Peace to the Khan Army, no doubt. Peace to the Khan regime. Peace to the Terminators. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I like to say peace to the Thurman regime, the Thurman Armada. You know what I mean? Um, Keith one time Thurman says that he beat Garcia, and I hope in the future when he gets past Porter, I hope that match is made. That would be very good, and I can definitely see the Terminator knocking Garcia the fuck out or beating him up to a decision. It don't matter to us, right? Because it's one time, no doubt. I said peace to the Terminators, the Thurman Armada. But you know, Kell Brooks says that after the the Brazier fight, he wants Danny Garcia for unification. That's very interesting. I hope it goes down. You know what I mean? It's already proven fact that Kell Brook is not ducking Khan. So if Khan ain't fighting nobody, then Kell Brook is basically saying he got bigger fish to fry, and I agree with him, and that would be a great fucking matchup. You know what I'm saying? For Kell Brooks, IBF going up against Danny Garcia's WBC, that would be fucking awesome. You know, Kell Brook also says that Amir Khan is afraid to lose to him, and he basically pricing himself out the fight. You know what I mean? I have to agree with that as well. You want $10 million, dude. $10 million, man? Are you crazy? Eddie Hearn. Kell Brook's promoter says that reason why the Brook Khan fight ain't being made is because of that. It's because of Khan's, I'm saying, wrong expectations. You want $10 million for what? For what? Look what you've done with our jury, my dude. Look what our jury almost did to you. You crazy? A win is a win. Still. You still don't do that shit. Yeah, a win is a win. You still don't do that. You know? The prize fighter from Vegas also went on a rant, a disrespectful rant, should I say. It says that the legends and the greats are jealous of what he's done in the sport. Uh, you know, he's also going on to say that, you know, uh, that he talks shit about Canelo, talks shit about Dana White, the greats. Personally, like I said, man, he's just trying to stay relevant, really. You know what I mean? Ellie Setback gave him that interview. He basically talked about Pacquiao. Saying that about Pacquiao saying that he thought he won. He went and mentioned the salt water, therapy that Pacquiao put himself through. And then when asked about the '80s era, if he would match up with them, he said that he would have been bigger, stronger, and faster. But at the same time, he went on to say, but I don't know. I can't say nothing because that it's not my era. It's not my era. And also says that he painted a TBE picture. Yeah, well, yeah. He also takes credit on the racism, and I told all of y'all that the moment this guy comes out with the racism stuff, everybody should just ignore what the fuck this man has to say. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always on some bullshit. He took straight credit as soon as he was, oh, what do you feel about the, oh, you see, I was the first one? Yeah, yeah, okay. Just trying to stay relevant, man. He was also saying on Conor McGregor that he never said that he had anything against white people. And if Conor McGregor got offended, that's life. He says he has tough skin. And an elastic heart. Nigga, that's a song. Nigga, that's a song. What's wrong with you, nigga? You have tough skin and an elastic heart. That's a song, my nigga. Stop it. It's crazy. He still says that he was a champ 18 years out of the 20 years he's boxing. Like, okay. Well, also about MMA fighters, talk shit about Dana White. He says that, we could forgive and forget, but no one knew Dana White. He isn't tough and rough. He used to be nice and some other shit, something about that he didn't know about MMA. Now with Khan, back to Khan. Okay, Amir Khan is now just basically delusional. He says that him and Brona would be a great match too. You see, and this is exactly what I mean, man.